Welcome to the Five Knuckle Podcast. My name is Steve Fojard,
I'm Jason Fojard.
father, son,
Mm-hmm.
huge wrestling fans. Um, so this podcast is basically going to talk about mostly WWE. We'll probably make a little fun of AEW, but
I will.
you will more than
I
me.
will.
But fair warning, we don't want anybody to lose their job. We don't want AEW to go out of business. It's more about making fun of the sickos for me.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So mostly WWE though, but we will touch on some. I mean, we do like some AEW wrestlers.
Yeah, there's a certain man there that I don't like referring to who he is anymore.
You mean cope with that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That guy.
Maybe because he lied to us to our faces in Toronto when he retired, supposedly.
Maybe just a little.
When we were sitting 2 rows behind his wife Beth,
And his daughters.
and then he lied and went to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole other thing. So, maybe we could just say our favorite current wrestlers. Would I confuse you with that question?
No, I
mean, I'll go first. I'm wearing his shirt. Kevin Owens is one of my favorite.
wearing my shirt.
Okay. And I'll have to shout out to Sami Zayn as well. I love the Canadian boys. We are Canadian, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
So I will shout out to my two Canadians who tore the house down at Elimination Chamber. On the ladies' side, I probably have to go Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, right now nobody. The women's division's kind of right now.
Yeah, probably you want to pick maybe from NXT.
Yeah, Sol Ruka.
Sol Ruka, good choice. I'll go back though to my youth. My all-time favorite wrestler is Bret Hart. Another Canadian. Wow, look at that. Another Canadian. And also Stone Cold Steve Austin for me.
Definitely not a Canadian.
Definitely not a Canadian, but a beer drinker.
Good old Texas boy.
So anybody that can drink beer with us, that's fine.
That's true. We still haven't tried his.
No,
beer.
we couldn't find it.
No, we still can't.
No. So nobody else for you? Men's?
No, sorry. Oh, sorry. You're getting sidetracked. Current man. I mean, CM Punk.
CM Punk.
I mean, Seth. I mean, I'm wearing his shirt. He's rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. If he was still around, that's number one for sure.
Correct.
A genius.
Ladies, just Soul.
I mean, I could just probably say majority of the NXT roster.
Yes, Julia.
Julia's Zarya.
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
it's got to be somebody on the
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea. There you go. Another Canadian. Look at that.
The United States champion.
The longest reigning women's
only
U.S. champion, Chelsea Green. All right, those are all good. So, just so you know, we've been to quite a few wrestling events. 2 WrestleManias. What number was that in New Orleans? 34?
It was either 34 or 35. I forget.
In New Orleans when the Undertaker showed up and John Cena was sitting in the audience and came out. And so we went down to that. We went to WrestleMania 40 last year in Philadelphia, which was awesome. Probably the best wrestling event.
I was going to say that, but I'm sorry. Chamber might slightly beat it.
Yeah.
Chamber was
for
really
the shock value.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were at Chamber last weekend. Are you still recovering from John Cena's heel turn?
I've been wearing his shirt around the house. What do you mean?
That is true.
I'm loving it.
You bought the shirt, and then the next day I had to look at it and go, look at that. I won't say it. Just kidding. It was great.
The bald fraud.
The heel turn was great.
Oh, no, sorry.
I know some people said they saw it coming. We definitely did not see that coming at all.
I would have thought if anybody Punk, but like if Punk did it, it would have been like, okay, sure, but why?
Yeah.
But Cena, it's like, oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Like, yeah, and we were sitting pretty far away from the ring. So, but luckily there were screens up on top of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And when you saw his face look at The Rock, and it's like, oh my God, it's really going to happen.
Yeah, because I saw out of the corner of my eye The Rock start to do the gesture, and then kept going back and forth.
Yeah.
And with Cena's face on the screen.
The audience was stunned. Like, not just us, but like everybody. We had 4 other guys with us, and it was quite an event. But to me, the problem for it was great. I thought Punk was going to win. The problem for me, the Elimination Chamber takes away from the match of the night, which I thought was Sammy and KO.
Yeah, that
And,
absolutely was.
But because of what Cena did, nobody's talking about Sammy and KO
Yeah,
as much.
yeah. I mean, people were arguing that it should have main evented, which yes, arguably it could have. But
Yeah.
with what happened, I see why it didn't.
Well, look at us. We were sitting there going, okay, so the men's chamber
Yeah.
just happened, and now we're going to have a promo to end the show?
Yeah, it was weird.
And then after it's like, okay, maybe
It wasn't really much of a promo.
Maybe that's why the promo ended the show. Okay, I can see now.
That is why Travis Scott
Yes.
was saging himself. in the
Sucker
corner.
punch Cody Rhodes that he's owed one.
Oh yeah, he'll get it.
But what about ladies' chamber?
It was fun.
I think the highlight of the chamber was probably right at the beginning when Jade came out.
Yeah.
Like after that, it was kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, there's a bit of a lull there, and I like Bianca. I just didn't want her to win again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not so much. It's because it's Rhea, or not even Rhea. It's Io, I guess.
Well,
technically,
she had just lost the tag team belts.
I told you when they had lost
I
those
know.
the Judgment Day,
But-
she was winning.
Now Io's champion
Rio.
anyway. Rio. Io is champion
Isn't
anyways.
that a woman in AEW?
Yes.
Riho.
Rio. Sorry. Io is champion, which I didn't see coming either.
No, but I like it because now it makes more value to the triple threat.
Yes.
Because with what Rhea did, Rhea was screaming, "I have no friends. I have no friends." Now I don't know who she was referring to, Io or Bianca. I really don't. But I could totally see Io turning around, and going, "Yeah, you won the chamber fair and square. I get it.
Yeah.
But Rhea gave me a favor to fight her for the championship,
But I think
so I'm going to give her a favor back."
I think you're right though. Rhea is going to be the heel.
Yeah.
I think going forward, and
Yeah.
really, heel Rhea is better than.
She'll get cheered anyways.
Yeah, she'll get cheered. anyways.
It doesn't matter.
She was cheered in the Judgment Day when she was supposed to be the leader, and
Yeah.
everybody still loved her. And then the women's tag at Chamber, it was okay. It was nice to see Trish
Yeah, it was.
back in her hometown, but it was kind of a
Yeah, it was weird.
yeah.
If it maybe was like, I don't know, a street fight or a tornado tag.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was
just okay.
It was no offense to the ladies, it was fine.
Yeah.
But the card was stacked against them.
Oh yeah, and
Like,
they went. The two ladies went first, the Chamber, and then the
yeah,
tag.
that was weird.
So, but I don't think. I think it would have been worse if you put Kevin Owens and Sammy before that tag team match.
Oh yeah, because no one would have cared
no one
extra.
would have cared because
No one cared already.
Yeah, but after what Sammy and KO put themselves through, and then you have the ladies tag after, it probably would have been worse.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so it was great. It was a great event, no doubt about it. And the shocking heel turn at the end was. I mean, we talked about it all the way home.
Seeing all the secrets online of people showing, oh, there was this tease,
Remember
there was this tease.
1, 2, 3
that
from the Rock.
bull.
Yeah, it all made sense after that.
Even the main poster was Travis, Rock, and Cena.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, everyone's like, what is this poster? Why the hell is it the three of them? It makes no sense.
Oh,
Nah,
kind of does now.
kind of does.
The new NWO? No?
No.
I'm kidding. So the debate now is what's the bigger heel turn in wrestling history?
I'm sorry, it's Cena. You don't.
Yeah, I think it's Cena too.
Like, you can argue, yeah, it was. Oh my God, I'm just mixing up names. Hogan.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, it was for the ever.
Yeah.
But and it's like, yeah, maybe in terms of TV viewership,
Yeah.
it wasn't there because TV viewership was a lot better back in the 90s.
Right.
But social media presence.
Yeah. I think it was Cena in the end.
Like-
I don't know. It's tough to say though, but like Hogan was in a. If you're a WWE fan at the time, Hogan was in WCW, and Hulkamania had been around for so long, and it probably wasn't going to last much longer. Like they kind of revived it in WCW, but
Yeah.
the WWE fans kind of it's like, okay, we've had enough of the Hulkamania.
He became the nanny.
But when he did the heel turn, I think he saved his career for another how many years after that? Like he still wrestled as Hollywood
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan.
until like the end of WCW, basically.
And where Cena is like, this is the end,
Mhm.
and it's going to end later this year.
Basically.
But 23 years of being a babyface, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's shocking.
Majority of your career.
And I love Triple H and the presser after. It's like, all right, do you think it's WrestleMania season now?
Yeah. Calm down,
Yeah.
everybody. Last year was You're never gonna get a WrestleMania like that again. The
No.
build up.
No.
Because The Rock. I'm sorry, no offense to The Rock, but he came in and just put a nail into everything.
Well, that was right after the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
And
taking your spot, Cody.
Yeah, it was immediate. So
Yeah.
like that wasn't gonna happen again. That immediate build up, the press conference they did where Cody got slapped by The Rock.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, you're not gonna do that again.
No.
But this is a pretty good.
This is a pretty good,
pretty good second
yeah.
run, considering it's right after the next year.
Yeah.
So, other events that we've been to, that Survivor Series in Toronto, 2016, where Bill Goldberg squashed Brock Lesnar in 13 seconds. 2016, 8 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were there for that. We've been to a few. We were NXT Toronto.
Yeah. Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano.
Not the first one.
No.
Second NXT Toronto. We were there. Yeah, that cage match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
With the Raptors cheerleaders. God knows what happened to that guy now. Who knows where he is.
And then last year we were at NXT Heatwave in Toronto.
Yeah.
That
Ethan Page, the hometown boy.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've been to a few, especially the ones here in Toronto. We always try to get to either
random Raws.
Yeah.
SmackDown in Buffalo one time.
SmackDown in Buffalo, yeah.
It was terrible.
Well, Philly, we did, yeah. In Philly, we did the NXT on the Saturday afternoon, and then night one that night, which was cold as bleep.
Oh.
And then day two, we did, the tailgating was awesome.
Yeah, the tailgate. Yeah. A lot of beer was consumed.
Yeah. So, yeah, we did the whole Philly experience last year. It was great. It was 7 of us, did a road trip, 2 trucks,
yeah,
barbecues, beers. It was other than the fact that Saturday was cold.
Yeah.
Which kind of put a damper on some of the beer drinking in the parking lot, we'll call it.
My entire face had windburn on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough day. And even where we were sitting in the stadium, we were in the lower bowl, and the wind was just whistling through the place. There's no hiding.
No.
But then the second night, we were in the 200 level, and it's like you go up the stairs.
It's like a VIP level.
Yeah, you go up the stairs, and it's a giant bar, and it's warm. And it's like,
yeah,
why didn't we know about this sooner? We could have got night one.
Yeah, no offense to Philly. Like, it was a nice stadium, but, like, for where you are, like, you're north, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
No, I get it with football season, you like the snow, blah, 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 but, like...
Yeah, but you could have the sno, but put up some walls.
Yeah, why can't the bathrooms?
Yeah.
The bathrooms are outside.
Yeah.
What?
Like, I've been to MetLife, and it's a beautiful stadium, but it's kind of closed in, so it kind of protects you
just a little bit.
A little bit from the wind.
But no, unless you're in, like, those VIP levels with the walls, there's nothing. You're not getting away from it. It's not good.
No. And then this week's shows, there's a barn burner tomorrow night, that's for sure, on Raw. Like, it's Madison Square Gardens, and they're throwing everything at it.
Yeah.
Punk and Cena in the cage. You said Jay and who got added?
Jay and Grayson got added.
Jay and they got added. It's supposed to be a stacked...
well, did you see also the update to NXT's Madison Square Garden show the next night?
No.
Obafemi, I think, tweeted it.
Oh.
Him and Moose will be main eventing.
Ooh.
And Stephanie and Julia will be co.
And that's title for title.
Yeah, which I don't agree with.
No.
Yeah,
well, Moose is just for...
It's just for the TNA.
Oh, it's for the TNA title.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, I think the women should be main eventing.
Yes. Like, if it's title for title,
yeah,
it should be. I'm expecting that Stephanie's going to win.
Yeah, because I feel like people suspect Julia may have a slight injury that she needs to go away for.
Yeah.
Which maybe is the case. But if she can wrestle, I don't know, whatever.
Speaking of strange titles.
The AEW title?
No. What 80? I haven't seen that thing in a while. It's in a briefcase?
Somewhere, I don't know.
No, LA Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Beating Shinsuke on Friday night. It's like Shinsuke 100 days.
Oh, it's nearly.
Defended.
Maybe once.
Once, twice. But like I said to you, maybe he is injured or maybe he requested time away.
Yeah, with his friend.
It's really bizarre to me. Yeah. Like, I know LA Knight had a good run, but Shinsuke kind of came back and seemed to revive his character a little bit.
Yeah, the new music.
Yeah, and it's like
everything.
And then all of a sudden you just give it back to LA Knight. So.
Yeah, they weren't doing anything with it.
No.
It's kind of like it's the same thing with Braun Breaker. Like, no offense to Braun Breaker, he's great.
Yeah.
But where is he? Like
The IC title is
he's barely on TV.
Yeah. Here we go again with the IC title, and not being on not being on PLEs.
Mm-hmm.
Like very rarely does it get on a PLE.
Yeah, it's mainly just SummerSlam, Mania.
Yeah.
Maybe the Rumble.
I do like what they're doing with the tag teams though. Like that.
Yeah, the tag teams division's getting a revival.
That chaos that they were doing on the board the other night.
Yes, boy.
Yeah. Yes, and we do like Pretty Deadly.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll get a shot later though.
Yeah, after the Street Profits fight.
But at least the tag teams are like being used and being defended. Like,
yeah,
I remember on Raw when Dom and JD had it.
Yeah, but can you tell me who the current Raw tag team champions are? Because I can't think of them.
Yeah, it's the War Machine.
Oh yeah, it's War Raiders.
War Raiders.
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
War Machine.
Sorry,
War Raiders.
I blanked.
Viking Experience, whatever you want to call them.
Don't call them that.
That was horrible. The Viking Experience. Yes, they're the tag team.
I don't know. I blanked.
No, but they're on TV,
yeah, they are.
And they,
Who are they fighting?
Don't put me in the spot.
Oh,
like
Creeds.
That. Creeds. Yes, that was a great match.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So yeah, it's nice to see them getting a chance too, along with Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
Which is two teams we watched in NXT and
NXT is very underrated. It seems like no matter who's on that roster,
well,
the only lull NXT has had in years was the 2020 2.0 conversion crap that they did. It was horrible.
They had this great faction in NXT. I don't know if you remember those guys.
Yeah, what do you mean? It still exists.
Yeah, but it's in the wrong company.
It's also the wrong name.
Yeah, like we loved those guys. Undisputed Era.
What was it? I don't fucking know what they did.
You'll break a finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love those guys, but they chose a different route, but NXT is the breeding ground. Like all the current guys came from NXT. Basically, all the current guys. Not
Seth Rollins is the first.
Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Like the list. The women. Charlotte, Becky,
Alexa Bliss,
Bayley. Like they're all NXT, and this new wave has come in now.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton. We watched her. Braun. Like it's just wave after wave, and you can already see from this class who your next stars are. Oba Femi
Oba's been strapped to a rocket.
Yeah, he's going to be a world champion at some point. At some point, for sure, him and Trick Williams. I don't like what they've done with Carmelo Hayes. Like the guy just keeps losing and losing.
He's going to lose again to Randy.
Great talent. We watched him in NXT, and he was the NXT champion. He was great, and he's just getting. Every week he loses.
Yeah, he's won twice, I think, in the new year.
Yeah, so I don't like that too much, but he'll get his due.
Yeah.
I think those guys. But you said the women's NXT division, it's way better than the men's.
It's 1,000%.
1,000 times better, I think.
No offense, but the main thorn in the men's division is Thorpe. That guy, when he first debuted, I was like, okay, this guy seems interesting. He seems fun. And then he got hurt, and then he came back, and now it's
they did kind of have that thing with him and Ava.
Yeah,
but I thought there should have been an interaction with him and The Rock when The Rock was there.
Yeah,
why didn't that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
You basically knocked his daughter over. It was an accident, whatever. Yeah. But still, The Rock should have gotten his face. It's like, what is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is.
Instead, he smacked Ethan Page's butt.
Yeah.
Which was kind of weird.
Dare you?
Wait, is that the secret next member everyone's talking about? Is there another member? Is it Ethan?
Ethan Page.
I would love that.
Oh, and shout out to another Canadian who just won a title, Sean Spears.
Yeah, you could legit could you imagine side note, if he joined them, Cena and Rock, and I guess Travis Scott at this point.
I guess.
You could legit call them All Ego.
I guess.
You could.
That's true.
You could just call the group All Ego.
All Ego. Yeah. That is true. Very true. Yeah. So we're talking about next world champions. How about the current one? Gunta. And his horrible WrestleMania opponent. Yeet. Neither one of us agree with that. We think Jay's a great choice.
Yeah.
But it is kind of weird, though, that he's faced him
so much time.
So many times.
What, and 3 times before this?
Great for Jay to win the Rumble.
Yeah. Surprise.
Surprise for sure.
Yeah.
But people saying that WrestleMania was ruined.
John Cena's world tour is ruined, or
I-
final tour, whatever.
I don't get it.
No.
I don't get it because, I mean, I was around. Before there was the world title,
Mhm.
and there was the WWE title, and usually at a WrestleMania, the WWE title was the one that was main eventing or whatever. So yes, the world champion is still important, but I think that's like 1A is the WWE title and B is the world champion.
Yeah.
So you got to have a match, and
Yeah.
why not, Jay? And what bothers me about people saying that it's not good, like how about the Yes movement?
Yeah.
Like it's the same. It's not the same thing,
No.
but it's the crowd and the universe, WWE universe, saying we want that guy.
Yeah. And just because some of you on Twitter, oh, we're the universe too.
Yeah.
You're not at live events. And if
No.
you're at a live event and you're the one booing, guess what? No one cares.
If you're at a live event and you're not yeeting all over yourself,
You're the loser.
You have a problem.
Yeah.
So to me, I like it. I think the women's side, they have some work to do.
Oh my God.
Because
How is Tiffany and Charlotte boring?
so far that's boring.
It's boring.
Like
It's been the same thing every week.
It was actually better. I know one of our friends, Sean, is going to be like, "Oh, it was actually better when it was Tiffany and Nia Jax.
Yeah,
At least they had something.
They had something.
They had, they were friends, and then Tiffany cashed in on her, and now with Charlotte, it's just like, okay, every week so far,
Yeah.
Charlotte's stacked her.
Charlotte's returned at the Rumble, has done nothing since.
No, except attack Tiffany.
Yeah, and Tiffany just keeps like getting her ass beat every week.
And we all know what's going to happen at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair's going to win again.
She's going to beat another upcoming star, just like she did with Rhea.
They talk about John Cena breaking Flair's record at 17. Charlotte's going to break that record by next year.
Oh, yeah.
Like the way it's going, she comes back, she wins, she loses.
If Sasha was still in the company, she would have done it by now.
Who?
Remember? Yeah.
Sasha?
The CEO.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the hot potato they were doing in like 2018?
Oh my gosh.
Charlotte wanted a pay-per-view, then Sasha wanted a Raw, and then Charlotte
Wasn't there
wanted a
one where they
pay-per-view.
switched like the next night?
Yes. I think there was like a weekend where it was Hell in a Cell. They fought in a Hell in a Cell. Whoever beat who, and then like the next week on Raw. All right, they're gonna fight again. It's like what? They just fought in Hell in a Cell.
And even
And then
Rhea and Bianca is nothing yet.
No.
To me, the story more for Bianca is with Naomi and Jade.
Yeah.
But I guess they're just gonna have Jade and Naomi going.
Yeah, it seems
like
Bianca seemed to care more on SmackDown because they did have that whole thing with Naomi.
Yeah.
But like her promo on Raw, was like, "Oh yeah, my friends are fighting. I don't know what to do. I'm so distressed." But I'm main eventing WrestleMania. Hey, I'm who cares?
Yeah.
It's like what?
But see, like I said to you, I think it should have come out, and it was actually Bianca who did that to Jade.
Yeah, the reveal of Naomi, it was nice. The whole segment was good.
Yeah.
But I didn't like how Naomi just like, I did it.
Yeah, I did it.
That's it. That's the reveal.
I did it for The Rock.
I did it for you, Bianca.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it would have been better if, they roll the footage and you think it's Naomi, but then they have another angle and it's actually Bianca, and you get heel Bianca.
You know what it should have been? It should have been something like that, but it should just been both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have just been both of them.
I think heel Bianca versus Rhea would have been better, but
yeah. Heel Bianca in NXT was so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
She hasn't
so
been heel
good.
since.
No.
I don't get why. She was good.
I think she needs something too.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing every week.
Remember that one year? Well, it was it was after COVID, I think, when they went to Tennessee, Knoxville, and it's like for like a month or something like that, she was cutting the same damn promo every week.
Yeah.
I'm just a young girl, or I was just a young girl. I hope little girls like me can grow up. It's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Yeah.
She needs something. You got to evolve, and I don't think she hasn't done anything different in a while.
She's just gotten different tag partners.
Yeah.
That's all she's done.
She went from Jade to Naomi. They won the tag teams, and who are the current women?
Living.
I'm just testing you. Just testing you. Which I'm glad to see because they were good before.
Finn.
Fickle. Yeah. But what I can't understand is Seth and Punk going tomorrow night in a cage match. Shouldn't that be?
Madison Square Garden.
I get it, but shouldn't that be Mania?
No, because Punk's gonna use his favor,
Punk's gonna use his.
and he's gonna be added to the main event.
No, he's not.
Yes, he's not. What else is it? He's not gonna fight Seth one-on-one again. And
No.
it's just gonna be Roman instead, triple threat. I'm sorry, I don't care.
Well, there's actually people expecting Roman tomorrow night. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I expected him at the Chamber.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know where it's going. Again, let it play out. But if it's just a triple threat, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, because to me, Roman should care what The Rock's doing. Because just last year they were teaming,
Yes.
and you're family.
Yeah.
Like the whole bloodline. Roman lost his title, Solo, and then split off from Roman.
That hasn't been mentioned in a while either. The bloodline.
No,
Not really. Like
No.
even when, Jacob Fatu was there and Solo came back, and they were kind of, other than saying, we're family and all that, the word bloodline has not been used in a while.
Well, ever since the proper bloodline beat
Yeah.
the new one,
Yeah, exactly.
they have not.
No.
It's because the bloodline hasn't been together
Yeah.
in a bit. Like
Yeah.
Jay's been doing his own thing, Jimmy's doing his own thing,
Big Jim.
Big Jim.
Yeah. So we'll see where it goes, but I don't know. Tomorrow night, like if that's it, and there's going to be a cage match with all this build up, like this whole Seth Punk thing probably was going to happen last year at
Mhm.
Mania, but
Yeah.
Punk got hurt.
Yeah.
So it's been building up for a year.
And then they fought on the Netflix debut.
Yeah, then they fought in the Netflix debut. Now they're going to face in a cage match at MSG. What's after that? Like
Roman.
Hell in a Cell?
Roman.
Maybe it's Hell in a Cell at Mania.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, maybe that's where they just end it there.
I mean, if it's gonna be a triple threat, you know how you you do it.
Mm.
If Roman showing up would make sense because it is Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, if he does, what they should do, that's cage match.
Yeah.
Do a cane. It's not a Hell in a Cell door.
Yeah.
But Roman can walk down, rip the fucking door if it's hinges,
Yeah.
and beat the crap out of both of them.
Maybe. But don't you think, though, that if obviously Roman's going to be at WrestleMania, right?
Yes.
But if The Rock's going to be there, wouldn't they do the Roman Rock thing this year? Like they wanted to do last year?
I don't know if The Rock can wrestle. Because it seems like this year,
Yeah.
he's not doing anything
Yeah.
really that much like
now,
last year.
Now it just seems that Rock wants revenge on Cody again.
Yeah.
So we're back to the
Like,
final
we're talking
boss.
about possible tag matches, this and that. I'm like, my thing is, The Rock can wrestle. I'm not saying he can't.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm saying right now, I don't think he maybe is in the condition to.
Maybe.
So, like, he came into this Mania not planning to wrestle, just to be up there.
So, yeah, but doing, like you said, doing a tag team, they did that last year.
Yeah.
Like, night one was a tag team
Mm-hmm.
for the, what was it, the tribal rules or whatever?
Yeah, for the match.
Yeah.
Cody
So they did that last year. They're not going to do it again.
No.
Unless it's a 3-man tag and it's Cena, Rock, and Travis Scott, and then Cody, go get yourself 2 friends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who that is.
Cody, I don't.
I think Randy is the only one left.
Actually, I got one. After the promo on Monday Night, CM Punk.
Yeah.
Because he called them 2 bald-headed goofballs, so... I mean, he probably would help Cody.
Well, he said to Cody, for the Chamber, I respect you. And we're like friends.
Yeah.
Like,
What if it was Cody, Punk, and Roman?
Yeah.
I mean, but again, you're just doing what you did last year.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's going to happen, but I would like to see somebody punch Travis Scott right in the face, though.
Yeah, after that good slap he gave Cody,
so
which reportedly broke his eardrum, which didn't, by the way.
No, but that eye certainly...
Yeah, that black eye got there somehow.
I mean...
But where did he slap? Because the slap was like to the side of the face.
It was a punch. If you look at it, it was a
punch.
It was a punch.
Like slap. I don't know.
No, it was a punch. I told you, I listened to Busted Open, the best wrestling podcast out there, other than ours. Bully Ray went off on Travis Scott because he, it was a legit punch.
Yeah.
So, and again, if you have somebody in the ring that is not trained, stuff like this can happen. I've heard he's going training and whatever, but that's, stuff like that it can happen with anybody. But you're giving taking a chance with a guy who hasn't been in the ring that much.
Yeah.
So I think at some point Cody deserves a shot at him somehow. It doesn't have to be a match, but gets his hands on him somehow.
Oh, yeah.
And, has his bit revenge.
His song is the song for Mania, so he's going to be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So during that match, whatever's going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not even Cody. I mean, I would like to be Cody. But if Cody's going to have help, per se, let's say Jay or Randy or Punk.
Yeah.
Someone could just, Punk could walk up and hit him with a chair.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know.
Something's got to happen, I think, for him.
Yeah. Well, The Rock said he was training.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see. WrestleMania is what? 5 weeks away?
Holy crap already.
5 weeks? Well, it's late April, though.
Yeah.
Easter weekend, which is really weird.
I don't think
that they would pick.
They've done that maybe once or twice in history.
That they would pick Easter weekend. So, and I'm not sure the ticket sales in Vegas are going quite so good.
Yeah, because everything's so expensive now.
Yeah.
So who the hell wants to pay for anything?
Yeah. So your mom, my wife, she has a friend that were planning to go to WrestleMania in Vegas, and I heard them talking about today, and they're just like, yeah, it's just way too expensive. Not just the tickets,
but Vegas
and the hotels.
Yeah.
But right now I heard Vegas is not like as packed as normal because people don't have as much money to spend.
No, that's why I think they've done Mania there.
Yeah. So the Mania coming in, the hotels are like, okay, we're going to jack the prices. But I think the way we did it in Philly with the Airbnb and having a whole house to ourselves.
We weren't even in Philly.
No, we weren't. We weren't even in Pennsylvania. We were in New Jersey, but we were 20 minutes away from the stadium and had an entire house for ourselves, and we barbecued and partied there.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way to do it. But having that, you can do that in Vegas, but the stadium is right on the strip, and so it's just a different. I mean, we kicked around trying to go, but there was no
Especially
way.
for last year.
Yeah. What we want to do is maybe Indianapolis.
Maybe.
Like they're promised a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Which, is a good drive for us, but again, we drive because having the vehicles there and
it was great.
Being able to tailgate in the parking lot before and after, like night 2, how long did we sit in the parking lot?
Oh fuck, we got there before noon.
No, I'm saying to leave.
Oh.
Because traffic to get out.
Yeah, we were there for like 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, we were there for over 2 hours before we even started a vehicle, and we just watched people, their cars running as they're trying to get out for an hour and not moving an inch.
Yeah, this guy in a Cadillac, or not a Cadillac,
Mustang.
Yeah, roof down,
just sitting there. Like I don't know how much gas he wasted.
Who knows?
But then our buddy Rick goes over and offers him a shrimp skewer that we were barbecuing.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. I think his dude was probably starving.
No kidding. Yeah, we just we tried to get out night 1, and we're like, this is ridiculous. We're just sitting in a lane going nowhere. So night 2, we're just like, don't even start the cars. Let's just sit, relax, have a couple of drinks, couple of laughs.
Our 2 friends would try to race each other.
Yes, foot racing in the parking lot.
One of them almost ate shit.
Yep. So, yeah, and then we eventually, I don't even know what time we got back to the house. Like it was almost 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, and then the 3 of us, me included.
Yeah.
Or not you included.
No, I didn't know. I went.
No, you went to bed, but me and 2 other friends, we stayed up for another 2 hours drinking beer and talking because I was not going to bed.
Because we left the next morning to come home.
Yeah.
So I was driving, so I needed some sleep.
I couldn't.
No, after that, no. He finished the dang story.
Yeah.
Finally.
I jumped out of my damn seat.
Actually, I think we both kind of jumped out pretty good.
I used you as leverage.
No, I know.
Because
No, I'll say another one. Damien Priest cash in.
Yeah.
We both kind of went freaked out on that one.
Yeah, well, we were standing up, and then I could hear slight Damien chants. It's like, Damien.
I mean, we did want to see a cash in.
Yeah,
right?
for live ever cash in.
So we kind of hope that a Mania comes back to Toronto.
Triple H said it's possible.
Yeah, but I'm not holding out for that. I think we're going to have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, with what the crowd just did here.
Yeah, booing the national anthem.
Shout out to our city.
So we're sorry, Americans. We did not boo.
No, it was awkward.
It was not good, man.
No.
Like
sitting there with a rum and coke just sipping,
but
awkwardly.
Here's my question to the WWE. It's on the pre-show. you're in Canada.
Mhm.
It's not like the WWE is representing the United States. Yes, they have American wrestlers, but they also have Canadians, Scots, New Zealand, Australia. Like there's like Gunther's from what is it, Austria?
Yeah.
So they have wrestlers from all over the world, and you're in Canada. Why are you playing the American national anthem?
It was weird because they've never done that.
No,
too.
just play
like
the
even Mania.
again. I don't even know if they need to play any anthem.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
if you're going to play an anthem, just play it whatever country you're in.
Yeah.
Play that national anthem.
Yeah.
Like why they had to do the American one, especially right now. And believe me, we do not want to get into politics here.
No.
Because, But yeah, why did you play it? And then, there's backlash because of what's happening. And then, Pat McAfee had some words for Canadians.
I don't blame his reaction.
No.
But he was a bit over the top.
He was a bit over the top. And then he tried to apologize the next day, and it was kind of an apology, but at the same time, it's like, I'm a proud American. Well, don't you think we're proud Canadians?
No, yeah, he was shocked at that.
Yeah, he was kind of like, they're look up D-Day, dude. Yeah. Like, both countries have fought hand in hand for years. So, yeah, when somebody's telling us that they want us to be the 51st state, we're going to be proud Canadians. Yeah. But again, I don't agree with booing the national anthem. No. I really don't. And like I said, it shouldn't have been played. No. I get it. You go to a hockey game or, whatever, it's played. But even that, I'm kind of over. I just think if national anthems are not played at sporting events, how often are they played?
School.
Still do that?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know that answer, but why?
Because World War II. That's literally why. That. All of this crap that you're asking, it's World War II. It's results of World War II.
Or it's just maybe of people who have served the countries.
Yeah, that's the whole kind of point of it.
There's also days throughout the year that, in America's Veterans Day up here, we have Remembrance Day. So there are days for that. But I don't know. Right now, maybe just pause them for a while. Yeah. Just let things settle down and see where it goes.
The Four Nations face-off was not good either.
That was not good.
Like, just stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not a good idea.
No.
Because I don't even think it's just us. I think if you play that somewhere else.
Yeah. Now, I did watch the Leaf game last night in Colorado, and the Canadian national anthem was played. Not a peep. So good on Americans for doing that, because they could easily just turn around and start booing ours.
Honestly, they kind of should have.
Yeah, they kind of should have.
They kind of should have.
Yeah, like you're going to do that? Now, I have heard there's been a few boos here and there for the Canadian national anthem, but for the most part, it's been pretty good.
Well, I feel like the whole thing with people just, being at each other's throats, like, oh, you're American, you're a Canadian, I don't like you.
Yeah.
That's just natural, period.
Exactly. And we don't hold anything against any American. We've been to America so many. How many times we've been to Disney? Like, we've been all over. We've been to Philly. I've been to New York. I've been to Washington for football games. I love it. Yeah. So, I certainly hold America pretty strong. So, to me, I was not booing, and I think it was stupid, but it is what it is, I guess. But let's talk about AEW Revolution tonight. Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Oh, the other thing that we were there, you mentioned it earlier, was Edge in Toronto on the SmackDown, where he supposedly was...
Oh, it's on right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. The night that Edge was contemplating retirement. So we were there for that.
Yeah.
And we got nice T-shirts that had the Toronto Maple Leaf logo inside of it. He wore all the... I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was a bit choked up that he was leaving or possibly leaving. And this was probably... He said basically it's the last time in Toronto. Well...
In the Scotia.
Is that what he said?
No, but I'm just saying that's what happened.
Yes, because he went to AEW and then they came back to Toronto and not even in Scotiabank, in a smaller arena. Him and Christian had that...
Coca-Cola Coliseum.
They had that street fight that turned into a hockey game, I guess.
Yeah.
They were in the penalty box and everything. So we were there for that too. And actually, we were sitting 2 rows behind Beth and the whole family at the time. And he was talking and after the show and everything. And
Beth was crying.
Yeah. And I really thought that this is it.
Yeah.
And then what? A month?
Month and a half.
He goes to AEW and it's like, is that where you're going to end your career?
Yeah.
Is that like I don't know? Oh,
Well, he almost fucking ended his life jumping off a cage at his old age.
that's true.
Freaking crazy bastard.
Speaking of guys coming back, how about the Hardy Boys?
The Hard Boys.
The Hard Boys.
Another Canadian.
Yeah.
Santino.
Santino Morella. I could watch that guy all day.
Newsflash, people, he's not Italian.
What?
I mean, he is.
He is Italian.
But he's born here.
He was born in Toronto.
Just like the greatest Canadian wrestler of all time.
Yes.
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. Calgary.
Calgary.
Yeah. Born in Calgary. Yeah, so I could watch that. I could listen to Santino all the time. But yeah, I think it's kind of ironic that the Hardys go to TNA and now they're back on WWE TV.
In NXT.
In NXT, of all places. But I think it's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. And I think those are two guys who should be ending their career on the main roster.
Oh, fuck yeah.
At some point, like, they need to finish. How about finish the story? Has that been used?
Yeah.
Maybe it's been used.
You know what should happen? Just screw it. They can face each other for their retirement matches.
Yeah.
And they can just pin each other.
Speaking, okay, retirement matches, you said it. Who is John Cena facing for his last match?
I mean, my opinion, I would choose CM Punk.
Or Randy Orton?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Some people think it'd be Gunther, like a new one.
Yeah,
which
a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're good choices. Sometimes they're horrible. Well, I shouldn't say horrible.
No, there was one that's horrible.
Yes, I know. It's Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin.
Sorry, Baron.
Sorry. Nothing against, like, he's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
We both agree.
Yeah, he was pretty
good, but he's got the personality of this wall.
Yeah, and
or his promos. I don't know.
Yeah, and just being the last opponent, it's like why? Like to me, like your last opponent should be somebody you have history. Like,
well, you should. First of all, you should pick it.
Yeah,
and I don't think he picked it.
No, Kurt Angle has told the story that Vince basically kind of forced him into it.
Like Ric Flair picked Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Undertaker chose AJ Styles.
Pretty good choices.
Yeah,
and then Corbin is for Kurt Angle.
Yeah, because at the time the GM crap that they were doing.
Yeah,
on Raw.
So interested to see who Cena picks. I'm sure he's going to get to pick.
Oh yeah, he should. You know what? Should he win like Undertaker did, or should he lose? Because Undertaker, you lose your last retirement. Ric Flair did.
Ric Flair lost his last match.
Shawn Michaels lost his last match.
Was that Ric Flair's last match? Because we almost.
What do you mean?
Well, that match he had with his son-in-law at the time, where he fell asleep on the ring,
had a heart attack.
He was 70 years old?
Yeah.
Is that his last match?
Well, he also wrestled in TNA, so his last WWE match.
He says he still might have one in him.
Yeah, because he doesn't want Cena to beat the record.
I know.
He legit said Cena's going to go through me. It's like,
you're
as brittle as drywall, dude.
Yeah.
You're like...
So I would expect Cena to be picking. So it's interesting to see who he will. If he'll go with somebody he's had a past with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. If I was going to pick somebody to win their last match, it's John Cena, like the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like he's earned that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, think of it. He hasn't been here in a while, and he just won the Chamber.
Yeah.
So he's going to the main event of WrestleMania, and this is the end. And they're gonna. The rumor is they're going to create a special pay-per-view at the end of the year called Ruthless Aggression.
They should keep it. This is a good name.
It's a good name. He can't lose.
No.
Like, even if he faces, say, Gunther, he shouldn't lose, I don't think.
Yeah, but knowing Cena, I could totally see him arguing with them, being like, no, I want to lose.
Yeah.
I want to elevate this kid. But then, I don't know.
No, I could see that too, but I think if he... Like, he elevated Jay.
Yeah.
By I shouldn't say let Jay win the Rumble, but they chose Jay.
Yeah.
And they had to run that through. I'm sure they let everybody know who's winning. And, like, John, you're going to be last in the ring with Jay, and he's going to eliminate you.
Yeah.
And John Cena went, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing Cena can say.
Right. So, to me, like you said, he may decide, especially if it's a young person. Let's say, I don't know, let's go crazy and say it's
Ilya Dragunov.
That's a good one. I was going to say Obafemi, but he'll still probably be in NXT.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes. Or I don't know. Just somebody random.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like that.
Man, if Ilya can get cleared before Cena's retirement and they face, oh, please.
Yeah, I
Please, please.
could see Cena losing. But if it's Punk or even Randy Orton, they will not.
No.
They will refuse to win because
Yeah.
it's John Cena.
Yeah. Well,
So.
even young guys may refuse still. Like look at the Undertaker's streak.
Yeah.
People refused for years, and then Brock Lesnar came around.
And he's like, I'll do it.
I'll do it. It's fine.
I'm a dick. I'll do it. And then Roman beat him again. So
that match was sad.
terrible. You know, that was supposed to be his last, right?
Yeah, because he put the gloves down.
Yeah,
it was everything.
And it was
and then
so bad.
He hated it.
It was bad.
Yeah,
bad. So something that never should have ended.
That was one of the retirement matches where I think the Undertaker really didn't choose.
Yeah,
like he chose.
Yeah,
but it was also Vince going, pick Roman.
Yeah,
because Roman was being shoved down our throats.
Really? He only main evented 6 Manias in a row.
Yeah.
So, but that's something that never should have ended the streak. But hey, what do I?
We got a meme out of it.
We got a great meme. So that to me, Cena's heel turn, Undertaker's streak. What else is like? I mean, Hogan, yes,
but Brock beating Goldberg in Toronto.
Goldberg beating Brock, you mean?
Sorry, yeah.
Other way around.
Yeah, sorry.
That was shocking.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's up there like the other ones.
No.
I think like John Cena turning heel to me is number 1.
Yeah. Punk's return.
Yeah.
Edge's return.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, everybody talks about the greatest Royal Rumble return. Yes, Punk returned at Hell in a Cell, at Survivor Series, but he wasn't in the match.
No.
So to me, the greatest Royal Rumble return ever is Edge.
Yeah.
Like, we saw him in Toronto, and what was that, at a SmackDown?
Yeah.
And he speared... Who did he spear? Oh, Dolph Ziggler. I think so. Oh, that was Goldberg. Goldberg speared him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget who Edge speared.
Well, he had a match.
Who, Edge?
Yeah.
No, when he first appeared, the very first time.
Oh, you mean SummerSlam?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It was SummerSlam.
I was so confused.
Sorry.
That's what you were asking. That was Elias.
Oh, Elias. Yeah.
The first ever tease.
Oh, look, it's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so at that point, we were like, huh, Edge speared somebody.
Well, Edge said it on Edge and Christian's show.
It
felt good.
It felt good.
Yeah.
But nowhere did we think that after that spear, that kind of started the whole thing.
That was the ignition.
Right? So after that, there's no way in hell that we'd think that Edge is making a comeback. And then when his music hit, that at the Rumble, oh my God, I was shocked. Good for him. And then COVID hits, of course, during all of that. Yeah. So, but great return for Edge, but also, too, he lied to us.
Yeah. All my kids wanted me to spend time with Uncle Jay. Get out of here.
Well, you know what Jay said to him? Don't say it. But we know what Jay said.
What, you can't say it on here?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Like YouTube?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. There you go. And then Cody said it to The Rock, too.
And then Cody said it again. So, yeah. To me, that is the greatest Royal Rumble return, I think. Returns? You could...
MVP was returning in that one, too.
MVP return, too, yeah. I mean, Punk's return is great. It's just different.
Yeah.
He just came out.
It was in Chicago.
Yeah. Wow. A Punk appeared in Chicago.
Punk drove 20 minutes down the road.
Yeah. Any wrestling event, and by any company that's in Chicago, Punk might show up.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Well, when AEW had him, what did they go to Chicago like every month, it felt like?
It was Chicago and Jacksonville for the longest time.
Yeah, that was their two main.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Chicago,
That's when AEW had ratings. When Punk was there.
No, they had ratings when they debuted on TV.
Debuted? Yes, they did. And we watched.
Yeah.
We did watch. We gave it a try, and it's just like,
no,
this is not for me.
Great wrestlers.
I don't know why great wrestlers. There's a bunch of guys that I would love. It's kind of selfish to say, but back in the WWE.
Hey, we got one.
Yeah.
We got one from him.
Yeah. Cody, Punk, they realized, yeah. So
his brother's coming soon.
Yeah. But Moxley, wouldn't you love to see him back? Right? No? Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
A Shield reunion with
Again?
Kurt Angle standing behind them smiling.
Need to get Triple H there too.
But I mean, like Hangman, there's all kinds
Yeah.
of guys over
I don't know,
there.
Moxley. Yeah, sure, if he was back, but it's like,
But his character is way better
yes.
there than
No,
it
if he
was.
came back as Ambrose, I'd throw up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no.
He goes back in that boiler room that
He gets a needle in his ass again.
Oh my
For
god.
that, he was like a germaphobe.
Vince McMahon, man. Oof. There was some bad stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, we are WWE fans, but we also can say that we don't like a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The crap they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, now it's not too, I mean, here and there you see stuff, it's like, yeah, okay. But it's been better under Triple H.
Yeah. It's been
Yeah.
had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
But it's been better.
But I'm perfectly fine saying I hate this. So there is some stuff right now. It's like, yeah, okay. Like I hate the fact that Chad Gable is the Alpha Academy is still called the Alpha Academy.
But they call themselves the Alpha Babes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're called.
And now you have the U.S. What are they called? U.S. Made or
American Made.
American Made.
Yeah.
Well, we love the Creed brothers. We watched Creed brothers in NXT, and they just okay. We had Tozawa and Otis with him, and now we have the Creeds
And Ivy.
and Ivy. It's like
They should just be called the Diamond Mine, what their
Yes.
original name was.
Diamond Mine. Yes,
They dropped that when they debuted, and then
Yeah.
remember they got rid of Ivy from the
Yes.
Creeds for a minute, and then everyone
Yeah.
went, "Why the hell did you do that?" And then all of a sudden she was.
And then all of a sudden she's oh hey Ivy, how you doing? But yeah, like to me, I think the Creeds should be out on their own. There's
Yeah.
just the three of them. Like Gable's good enough
Yeah.
to be on his own too,
Yeah.
and that man deserves a title at some point down the road.
Talking about the Intercontinental Championship with Braun Breaker, those two should go at it, and
Yes.
Chad should beat him.
Yes,
Chad would be great.
like Chad deserves a title.
Yeah.
Like he's been great. He's one of the best in the ring.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
He's pretty darn good on the mics. When he actually gives him a chance to speak,
yes.
he can cut a promo.
Yeah. But I like the Creeds on their own. Like they can keep Ivy, that's fine. Like they've always been together.
Yeah.
But I like the Creeds on their own, and I think they can stand on their own 2 feet. And like now they've kind of changed. Like Brutus is doing this weird, awkward laugh.
He's always
all the
been the
time.
awkward, more silly brother.
But now it's like
But now
extreme.
It's like extreme, yeah.
Yeah.
Julius is just standing there like what John Cena was doing in the ring with that mean mug.
Yeah.
And then Brutus is just going,
Yeah.
oh my god, my voice died there. The little ricochet laugh.
Yeah. So I definitely don't like that part of it. I think just have Gable on his own.
Yeah.
Shorty G. Bring him back.
Ugh.
So, yeah, to me, the Creeds just on your own, and they should be in the tag team title for sure. They deserve a tag team championship at some point, of course.
Yeah.
So
They probably will be the
Yeah,
War
I'm
Raiders
sure they will
at some point.
At some point. Well, now that they're facing them more and more,
Wait,
but now you have this mystery box that Gable has.
yeah, you mean the Glock 19 he pulled? Everyone's calling that he just bought a gun.
I told you it's the egg that Vince had in the office.
The Theory egg?
The Theory egg. Oh. There's another good tag team too. Theory and I don't know.
Theory and the egg?
No. Theory and Waller. I don't know what they're doing with them. They keep hinting the breakup doesn't happen. I don't know.
Then they fought Oba for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Austin Theory is yeeting now.
Yes, that's funny actually.
Yes, it is.
That is actually funny. Yeah, that was weird. NXT when they went and they faced Oba for the NXT title.
I mean, it
It's
happens every now and again, but like theirs was very obscure.
and it was a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Like, why didn't you give that to somebody else who's there?
yeah.
So I don't know.
It was
Like
very-
I do like when people go back to
Yeah.
NXT. Absolutely. Like Bailey was great.
Mhm.
Becky Lynch was awesome when she
Yeah.
went back.
Finn,
Yeah.
during COVID.
So I do like that, but it's like on a pay-per-view, if they're in like a triple threat, fine, but not for Waller and him to go after the title. Like that was just weird to me.
Yeah, it's almost like because what they were doing with Trick and Eddie.
Yeah.
And they had nobody else, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they just did that.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Trick and Thing had that was a strap match.
Yeah.
That was all right.
Yeah, it's all right. And that Trick's gone crazy, apparently.
Yes.
He's just beating the crap out of everybody.
Yeah. Which
Wh-
is just fine.
Which is fine, but I
Yeah.
don't know when they're gonna call him up, which he doesn't need to, I guess.
No.
But it's like at the same time, NXT 2.0 happened during COVID.
Right.
That was 5 years ago.
That's
He's been
crazy.
in NXT for nearly 5 years. That's
That's
not
crazy.
okay.
Remember that? The color scheme of 2.0.
And then Braun Breaker breaking the old logo. Remember that?
yeah.
That was so stupid.
Speaking of call-ups, Nick, can you explain to me Roxanne Perez?
Yeah, she's on both shows.
Okay.
She's just on. It's like Bailey was.
I guess.
She's just on. And well, because when she's on Raw, when even on the
She
Chamber,
was in the Chamber.
You watch the Chamber, they say NXT's
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez. It's like, huh?
Huh?
What do
She
you
was
mean?
the second last person in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, great.
Like, she doesn't need. She's what, two-time NXT champion?
Two-time NXT champion.
One of the longest reigning ever since Asuka.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to be there anymore.
So I don't get why they're still saying NXT's Roxanne Perez.
They don't want to make it official just in case they change their minds. I don't know.
I mean, think about the last month and a bit for her. Second in the Rumble. She was in there forever.
Yeah.
The Rumble. She did amazing.
She was in the previous one before that.
And then she's in the Chamber, and you're still debating if she's a part of the main roster or NXT?
Yeah.
I don't...
Another person. There's all these, like, I would say Braun Breaker kind of, the same thing. NXT
Yeah.
2.0, but it's like, you call up him and Carmella, but then you leave Trick, but you call up Tiffany.
Yeah.
And it's like,
And you leave Roxanne.
Yeah, I get Roxanne's young.
Which is, yeah,
but
fair.
like, she's still been there for nearly 5 years. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, the old wave of NXT 2.0 needs to start moving on.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, because there's, especially for the women,
yeah,
there's a whole new
so
wave.
many, yeah.
Like, they brought in...
There's 3 women that arguably don't even need to be there right now.
Yeah. So, to me, it's like the women, maybe the men, I could see Trick coming up, but...
Yeah.
I mean, Ethan Page has been around for a while, too.
Ethan Page is a veteran of the game.
He could come up.
He could come up.
But, I don't know. To me, the women need to... A few need to be called
Well, I
up.
think Julia is 100%. I think Julia in the summer. I think that draft that they're doing, whatever now, Julia is 100%.
The only problem is you can't... You got to have spots for everybody, too, though, because there's been some call-ups that they do call up, and you never see them again.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, they're released.
Well, now we got 2 women's mid-card titles, so...
That's true.
Chelsea and Julia. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the Intercon? Oh, yeah, Lyra.
Speaking...
You know what? Both Intercontinental champions.
What?
No shows.
No shows.
Chelsea's constantly used.
No, Lyra.
A little bit. She was in the
she was
tournament.
Yeah, but she had a title defense last week.
Did she?
Yes.
I don't remember it.
Okay.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
wasn't Mia Yim because she's facing.
It was Ivy.
Oh, it was Ivy.
It was
That's
Ivy.
right.
It was Ivy.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
she had a title defense.
Okay, never mind.
And Chelsea has only faced Mia Yim 17 times.
My God. This is your last shot. Okay, you hit her with a kendo stick? Okay, you get another one.
Yeah, you get another one. And now there was outside interference because
Alba
Fire shows up. So does that mean she gets another match?
God, I hope not.
God. And they've done 2, like they had this, what was that last one, Street Fight?
Yeah.
I guess. Or No Holds Bar, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green dressing up as Mick Foley was awesome.
Did you see what she tweeted?
Yeah, the socko. She had a sock made with her face on it.
Yeah. But did you see what she called herself?
No.
Chick-Foley.
That was great. But they did that match, and then they had that dumpster match.
Yeah.
So, like, how many... Like,
I mean, that wasn't that before the U.S. title, though?
It was, though.
The problem is, they've been feuding over the U.S. title completely, but they've also been feuding for months prior to the title. So they have fought, like, maybe 6 times already.
It's been a lot.
It's been a long feud.
It's time for somebody else, and I say Zelina Vega.
B-Fab, Selena, I don't care.
Like I say, Selena...
Candice LeRae.
Yeah. But at least Selena has come up to her a couple times in the back.
Yeah.
So it's already kind of there. So to me...
A little bit, but...
I mean, Selena has not done...
anything since Puerto Rico.
Which was an unbelievable match with Rhea.
Like, she showed the world that she can actually fucking do it.
And then nothing. So, yeah, and then she was just a part of the LWO and just basically came to the ring.
Yep. She was there to be cute.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah. So that's not good.
Yeah.
Speaking of returns to Aleister Black, are we expecting him?
When?
I kind of think after Mania.
Probably.
If there's anything. I don't see them bringing him in now. If he is coming back, we don't know.
I mean, yeah.
The odds are good that he's coming back.
Well, there's 2 possibilities of people coming. A guy returning and a guy first ever appearance, Rey Fenix.
Yes.
2 guys that were probably it is probably true. They were released.
Yeah.
Or didn't re-sign, whatever.
But to me, that's
So
almost like a after Mania thing
yeah, the way Mania is built right now, you can't randomly shove Aleister
because
Black in there.
everything is ramping up now for Mania, and then also I don't know Miro, Rusev Day. I don't know.
Is he even wrestling?
I don't know.
I would love to see him come back.
Like
Sure,
that's
but
another guy who is out there. But you know what? Maybe he shows up on TNA, and next thing you know, he's on NXT.
yeah,
So
could do what Matt Cardona's doing and just bouncing between every company ever.
and just keep on Twitter saying, "I want to come back to the WWE."
He tweeted out a recent show. He got like pile drived like Randy, like the upside, like how Kevin's been doing it.
Yeah.
He tweeted out Zack Ryder is dead, and Matt Cardona might be after this. I miss him. He's really.
But I don't want him to
reinvented
come back as Zack Ryder.
No, he should be Matt. He should be Matt Cardona, and he should be the husband of Chelsea Green.
Correct.
The heel couple.
Yeah.
Be great.
He's the husband of the U.S. champion.
Yeah. So he is the women's U.S. Just like how he was the women's tag champion.
Yeah. I do like what they're doing though with TNA and NXT. I think it spices it up.
Yeah, but I think certain guys like the Hardys. Why is it NXT?
I guess because the contract right now is
It needs to be changed.
NXT TNA.
Because if we don't get fucking John Cena versus Joe Hendry before he retires, I swear to God,
I don't think you're.
It would be so good.
I don't think you're.
No, but Joe Hendry, man, he's pushing for it. I appreciate his enthusiasm for it.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No,
I really
it would
don't.
be great though.
It would be. Just
Can you
say
imagine
his
John
name.
Cena on a TNA pay-per-view instead. Oh, that'd be insane.
Yeah, that would be. No, I see sort of Cena. Well, obviously he's facing Cody now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a match with Punk. I would like to see Randy again. Him and Randy go at it. Gunther. I mean, even Drew. There's a bunch of guys, but I don't see Joe Hendry. As much as we would like that.
Well, the ultimate babyface versus the ultimate heel.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about Cody being a babyface. Is Joe more of a babyface?
His smile definitely is.
Yeah, his turnaround.
His turnaround smile definitely is, but I did like Cody's promo on Monday night, though. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Want some, come get some. But now we just wait for John Cena to show up on one of these European Mondays.
Well, is he on this week's?
No, I think it's the week after. I think it's 17th, I think, or whatever that.
Yeah.
It's a Friday. It's a SmackDown.
At 3 p.m. here.
Yes, in Canada, we will be able to watch, I'm assuming, SmackDown at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's what it says on Netflix.
Yeah.
So
I don't, like, in the U.S., if there's anybody who sees this from the U.S., you guys are going to have to wait till 8 o'clock. In Canada, every single thing to do with WWE is now on Netflix.
It's live.
So if there's a show at 3 o'clock our time, because it's 8 o'clock in the UK, then we're going to see it. We can see it at 3 o'clock. We don't have to, because we could just watch it on delay as well. But it's nice to have that option.
Yeah.
Now, when they go back to Australia, because there's a pay-per-view supposedly coming then, it'll be like 6 a.m. here.
Yeah, I did that one time.
Yeah, I did not.
There was that show. So it was a weird night. I could not sleep.
Yeah.
And I just woke up. I woke up even before the pay-per-view started. I could not get to sleep. So I just went, screw it, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
You know what? I felt like crap.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was all right.
It was all right. Yeah,
it was all right. It was a good show. It was a good show.
I don't know. It's weird because we used to, like, we obviously had access to Raw and SmackDown and NXT, and then we had the WWE Network, so we had access to every PLE, and we recorded everything. But I don't know. I kind of like it on Netflix for some reason, and I don't know why.
It's nice that it has a central hub.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Like, everything's in one spot.
I guess. And there's also all of the history stuff, if you want to go back and look at anything, which we kind of have not done yet, and I think we.
I want to watch Big E's show.
Yes.
His highlight show, whatever it is.
Yeah. No, but I want to go back. I don't know. I want to go back and watch some NXT. I don't know why. Like the old NXT that I personally was not watching. Like, I remember the very first NXT thing that you watched. We were in New Orleans, and I got it up on the computer for you, and it was NXT New Orleans.
First ever North American Championship match.
Yeah. So that was the very first time we even watched NXT.
Ricochet, Adam Cole, Lars Sullivan.
And I really wasn't even paying attention.
No, and I told you, it's like, this is fantastic. Yeah. Watch this.
Like, you're watching it on the computer, and you're like, okay, you need to see this.
Yeah, this is
and
great.
We watched it, and it's like, huh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start watching this.
And then you said, you're like, maybe we should have went to that.
Yeah, maybe we should have. Yeah, first of all, we should have went.
We should have went.
Because we were there.
Yeah.
It was a bad night, though.
It was a stormy. It was like a slight hurricane.
And that crappy hotel we were in, the window was...
There's a slight crack.
Well, it wasn't the window was cracked. The window didn't sit properly in the windowsill.
Yeah, it was like the
couldn't
window
close
frame.
It, and it was slightly open, so it sounded like a hurricane all night through there.
You like shoved a pillow in it?
Yeah, I shoved a pillow in there. But that was the very first time you watched NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, we need to start watching this. So we didn't even see the Seth Rollins... Kevin Owens, like, we didn't see any of that.
Well, I wasn't watching wrestling then either.
Yeah, it's true. You weren't.
I started watching at the end of 2015.
I was going to say, do you know what?
What do you mean?
What you first watched?
A Raw.
A Raw?
A Raw. A Raw that was near in November, or because I remember they were making a big deal out of Survivor Series being in the UK. I remember that.
Did you know that I used to watch wrestling?
No.
You didn't even know?
No.
Yeah. So you came to me and said, I think I'm going to start watching wrestling.
I don't even remember how.
I remember you saying that to me. I kind of want to watch wrestling. I'm like professional wrestling? And you're like, yeah. I'm like, funny you should say that. Because I used to watch it all the time.
I forget what caught my eye.
You know what? You should try to find that Raw.
I don't.
Well, you said 2015 November. There's 4.
It was November. It was before Survivor Series.
Yeah. So they're all on Netflix. Could probably try to find which one.
Paige was there at the time. Remember that?
Who? Paige? Wow. Yeah, so you could probably find it.
Yeah.
For me, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Because when I was a kid, like, that's a few years ago now, like, I remember watching, like, it wasn't even, I don't even know if it was WWE that was on TV when I was a kid. Like, I remember seeing Ric Flair and all that. Might have been NWA. Yeah, like, I remember seeing that more as a child than, WWE. Like, because really WWE, like, it used to be on Saturday mornings, eventually, right? So you could watch it, but until the hype of WrestleMania 1, it was just a Saturday morning kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, once the whole rock and wrestling connection with Cyndi Lauper and Mr. T, then it's like, holy crap. And I remember going to Maple Leaf Gardens to watch WrestleMania 1 on closed circuit.
Did you just say the rock and sock connection?
Rock and wrestling.
Oh.
Rock, and that's what it was called, because...
Okay, I was like, what?
Cyndi Lauper got in a ring.
Yeah, no, I know.
And Piper... Piper came out and then took they were giving her some record because her record got platinum or whatever.
Yeah.
And he smashed it over Lou Albano's head. Yeah. And then Mr. T gets involved and Hogan comes out.
Sorry, I heard that. I thought you said rock and sock connection. Yeah. You said Mr. T. And
no,
I was like,
so the why they called it that is because a few weeks later, Hogan and Piper fought, and it was called the War to Settle the Score.
Yeah.
And it was on MTV.
Yeah.
Like that. That's when it went.
That was the first ever pay-per-view.
It wasn't even. Yeah, it was a major show. A major show on primetime television, and it was wrestling. Mm-hmm. And then once WrestleMania took off, and Hulkamania and all that, and me and my buddies when we were younger, there used to be wrestling cards every 3-4 weeks at Maple Leaf Gardens, and we used to go. Like, they weren't Raws or anything like that; they were just house shows. Yeah. And we saw some great matches, man. Hart Foundation and British Bulldogs. Oh my God, they were so good back in the day. Yeah. So we saw some great stuff. But yeah, they were like. I remember going. There was one big event we had in Toronto, and it was after WrestleMania, was it before? It was Hulk Hogan versus Paul Orndorff, and it was at Exhibition Stadium, so it was outside. And I remember that because one of the matches was they called them Machines, and one was called the Giant Machine, and you weren't supposed to know it was Andre the Giant. Oh, yeah. But you really can't hide him.
It was like Juan Cena.
Yeah, Juan Cena.
And what was Hogan's? The Great American? Or
yeah, the Patriot.
The Patriot.
The Patriot. Yeah. That's Hulk Hogan. No, it's not.
No.
It's Patriot. So there's this guy who's 500 pounds, and they called him the Giant Machine, and you weren't supposed to know that that was Andre the Giant. So he was there. I remember him, and actually, funny time. The one time that I was up close and personal to Andre the Giant, we were hanging out back of the arena, and he came out of the cab or whatever he was in, and he had
The
the mask.
dumpster truck.
Yeah, he had the mask on. He was the Giant Machine.
That's funny.
And you want to talk about making yourself feel like this big, standing next to Andre the Giant? Like, he's so massive. Like, that was incredible.
My
So,
closest encounter to that was Omos. That one time we were at a house show
yeah,
because we were pretty close.
yeah. Oh no, how about Rhino? When we went to, remember we were standing in the chamber?
Oh yeah, Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not tall though.
No, he's not tall, but
He's
he's like
thick.
he's like 5 feet wide.
Yeah, but then Shelton and Chad came in.
yeah, it's like, you guys want a picture with who was his partner?
It was Heath.
Heath, and then Heath and Rhino, and we were about to get their picture, and all of a sudden they swap out.
Well, the lady told us when we got in line they're about to switch out wrestlers, and we're
Yeah.
like, we don't care. We want
We
to
don't
the
care.
chamber.
Yeah, we
No
wanted to
offense
be,
to Heath and Rhino. It would have been cool.
and that was the original chamber too.
Yeah, before it was.
Before they changed it.
Yeah.
That was at WrestleFest in New Orleans.
Yeah. When we met Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon, rest
And
in
Rusev.
peace. Your hand disappeared when you shook
Yeah.
that man's hand.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What a great guy, though. He was just like calm, cool. How you guys doing? The toothpick hanging out the mouth. Just a
Well,
cool guy.
Well, like, I get it. Like, I've heard wrestlers, like, publicly, like, airport stuff. I get
Yeah.
it. If you're a guy, especially a grown-ass man,
Yeah.
you suck.
Yeah.
But a thing where it's like, yes, I'm supposed to be maining fans.
Mm-hmm.
How can you be such an asshole?
Well, yeah.
Like, the company wouldn't be having you do it.
No. No.
If you were.
Well, even when we were standing there in line and the wrestlers were coming out to get into their, like, where they're supposed to be, they're all
Mhm.
waving and saying
Yeah.
hello, because the fans make them.
Yes.
Like, if, fans can make you or they can ruin you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what your gimmick is, they can hate you instantly. Kurt Angle, great American gold medal wrestling champion who won on a broken freaking neck, and he debuted and people hated him immediately. Immediately.
Yeah.
And he had to turn heel before he became popular.
Same with The Rock.
Yeah.
Rocky Maivia.
And then there's Stone Cold, who turned heel, and everybody just went, okay, we like that guy.
The Hollywood Blondes.
He's still good.
Rumors are not really rumors, but people want them in the Hall of Fame.
Hollywood Blondes?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's other people that go in 2 times.
Yeah.
Right? So why not him?
And
Booker
Lexus,
T, 2 times.
Lexus King tweeted about it.
Lexus
obviously.
King. Yeah, obviously.
I think I would like, if they
Hold
do
on.
it, I would like him to have a speech. If he could.
Is Pillman in?
Yeah, is it?
Like, his father, is he in the Hall of Fame? Like, as an individual?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, that would be step 1.
Google.
Yeah. That would be step 1 if he's not in.
if he's not in there.
Never
do
mind
it.
the Hollywood Blondes.
And Lexus should do it. Induction.
Oh, yes, 100%. But
if
he
he wants to. I know
he would have to
he's-
shave that stupid beard, though.
Come on, the amount of work that he puts into it's like Jeff Hardy's beard.
It's drawn in.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's funny. It's like he shaves it and then he does like the outlining crap
Yeah.
with pencils or whatever.
So far this year, it's only Lex Luger, right? That's been
No.
officially.
Michelle McCool.
Oh, Michelle McCool.
and
Triple H.
Triple H.
Of course. Duh.
And the next rumor is oh my god, the Natural Disasters.
See, I like that, but I like Demolition better.
Yeah, people were bringing that up. It's like, okay, if these guys are getting
If
added,
these
you
guys
need
are
to get
getting-
you need
yeah,
a Demolition.
These guys are getting in. Demolition should be there too. But we'll see. I do like Luger, though. Luger's probably, I'll say, a bit overdue, maybe?
Sorry, who?
Luger. Lex Luger.
Yeah.
He probably should have been in already.
A while ago, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now he's got, like, health problems and...
At least he can still stand.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, no, he's not.
No. So there you
That's
go.
wrong.
Chris Ben... oh,
Whoa.
don't say that name. Wow. Dang. So Brian Pillman is not in the Hall of Fame.
Nope.
I mean, before the Hollywood Blondes, I think Pillman should go in there.
It's like
Man, why did I say that name?
I have
It's
no-
like Voldemort. You
Is it
really
beca-
can't
is
say
it
that
because you
name.
pulled the gun out that one time?
Wow. No, wasn't that Pillman?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, the other name I said,
No, I know.
The
but
Canadian. who may have murdered his family.
He's a Canadian?
Chris Benoit?
I did not know that.
Canadian.
I didn't know where he was from.
Yeah. Canadian. I said his name again.
Why did you say it?
I have to edit
You didn't
that
have
out.
to say it.
It's like
No,
Voldemort.
you don't have to
I'm
edit.
kidding. It's like saying Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's Canadian.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know even how that came out. But anyways, digress.
You feeling okay in the head?
Yeah, a little bit. No, it's this tight hat I'm wearing.
The cranium.
This free publicity for my nephew. You know. Anyways. But yeah, Brian Pillman should be in.
Yeah.
Before that. Yeah, natural disasters. Now, one of them is still alive. Tugboat. He was Tugboat before he came Typhoon? Yeah, he was Typhoon, I think. But the other guy...
He wore that hat with the stripes on it. Tugboat.
Yeah, he's... Oh, man.
It was funny.
It was funny, sure. There was some... Man.
The Goon.
Bad characters, man.
The Mummy.
The dentist who was Kane. Oh, man.
Oh, no, it wasn't called the Mummy. The Yeti.
The Yeti, yeah.
That was a mummy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Kane was a dentist. Like, there's some bad ones.
Luke Gallows was fake Undertaker.
Fake Undertaker. Then you had fake Razor Ramon and fake Diesel. Hoikable.
Yeah, wasn't that Kane as well?
Yeah, I think Kane was Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he became the Undertaker's brother, and people actually believed it.
Mm-hmm.
Not brothers.
No.
Brothers of destruction, but...
Mm-hmm. He was not burned down in a house or whatever the hell they said.
No, we were just talking about that, how the mask thing, when he took off his mask, and we expected... Well, you don't remember, of course, but...
I wasn't alive.
Yeah. People thought he was going to be disfigured and everything. It's like, no.
He had chalk dust on his face, basically.
Yeah. And now he's a mayor. You know.
Is he still a mayor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Knoxville County.
To be fair, why would I keep up with Knoxville?
Yeah, I know. But he is a mayor. He's still in politics.
I didn't.
He's done good for himself, I guess.
What was the last thing he did on TV? Him and Truth or whatever? That one time when they were in Knoxville.
Oh my god.
They were in the stadium for the Tennessee.
Wasn't the 24/7 title involved?
Yeah, because didn't Kane pin him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because they were in the Volunteers.
Where is R-Truth's baby right now?
Ask Nikki Cross.
Yeah, Nikki Cross.
She missed a garbage bin.
She missed the garbage bin, but what was he? 47 times. He's the most decorated.
Yeah, he
WWE champion of all time.
It's a lot.
47-time champion.
Yeah, some shit like that.
And don't ever change R-Truth. His stuff is awesome. Yeah.
He can make anybody laugh or whatever.
Oh, especially when he gets them to break character.
Yeah.
I still think one of the best things he did was the Brock Lesnar. And he came out and said, I'm going to challenge you, Paul Heyman. I'm not in it.
Brock is.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Or
he broke Brock.
Like, yeah, Brock was laughing. Brock was red.
Oh my gosh.
Brock couldn't stop laughing.
I mean, other than the ladder match at the Rumble, bringing the ladder into the Rumble that time.
Roman defended it.
But that was great. But that with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman was so funny.
And then another one, I forget the entire thing. Cena might have been a part of it because it was Nexus.
Yeah.
It was Wade in the ring with Truth and somebody else. And Truth Classic. I don't even know if that's PG.
I mean, now most of it's just in the back, but it's still funny.
Oh, the stuff with Cody in the locker room.
Oh my god!
Hey, could you get The Rock to bring in Jelly Rolls next time?
And then the whole thing calling Ciampa Triple H.
Oh, and Johnny.
HBK. Oh my god!
And then he went to NXT and called HBK Johnny.
Yeah, HBK's got a couple of matches left. He said, "Oh, don't do it, John. God. Don't do it."
R-Truth needs to go back to NXT and have an interaction with Oba and call him like Great Khali or something.
Something like that.
Somebody like just massive, like
yeah.
Omos.
Like
just fuck up, like just another giant.
Yeah.
Andre. No, who did he call Andre? He did call somebody Andre that one time. Was it Strowman? It was Strowman.
I think so. Yeah.
My buddy, the Andre the Giant.
Yes. That's because Strowman won the Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too funny, R-Truth, man. So, I guess that's it.
I mean,
we're good for now?
We've been going for probably an hour plus.
Really?
Yeah, last time I checked.
Wow, look at us. We finally get to episode 1 after, what, 2 years of talking about doing this?
Yeah, because we just do this on the regular anyways.
Yeah, we just usually stand in the kitchen and talk like this.
We're making breakfast, and this is what we do.
Yeah, so, yeah. Episode 1, look at that. Maybe we'll have 2.
Featuring dogs.
It's featuring Shih Tzus. Is that Miss Tootsie?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you'll probably see the dogs every once in a while. It's how it is.
Got 3 of them.
Yeah. Maybe we could do episode 2 like before like 2 years goes by. You know. So.
Well, we could do it after Raw or.
Yeah.
Like,
well, probably once a week.
Yeah.
There'll be lots to talk about leading up to WrestleMania. That's for sure.
Well, I'm sure the European shows will have something to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We finally did it. So I guess give us a follow on Instagram. We'll put the link in the bio. Bayou? Yeah. Bio underneath. Man. Yeah, sorry. I should let him handle all the social media stuff.
Yeah, because I've done, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll let you do that. So, but give us a like, and I guess follow us, subscribe.
Subscribe.
There you go. All right. Thanks all. We'll talk soon.